I kind of went shopping, and honestly, it was mostly due to all the Trump tariffs. And I just said, I might as well shop it out, go a little crazy before everything gets more expensive. Is it gonna get more expensive? I don't know, man. Is it gonna stay the same price? I also don't know. So I said, why not buy some things that I need, from new clothes, maybe some keycaps, to this IKEA chair. I have been eyeballing this IKEA chair for a minute now, and I'm really excited to have it in here because the chair I currently have is also from IKEA, but it wasn't necessarily something that I wanted to keep around. So I'm excited to be replacing it with this. Can't really pronounce the name of this chair. I'll just throw it up on the screen, but it is the orange one. There's also a green one and I think a blue one, but not gonna lie, the orange one is just a bit more of my personal style, my vibe, and I'm just excited to have something a little bit more colorful in the office. Let's unbox this. Let's talk about what has been going on in my life, because my life is a shit show, chaos. There's no work balance in my life whatsoever. I just got home from shooting. I shot for a couple of clients. And now before I start editing some of the content I have in the backlog, I wanted to switch out this chair. I've had this chair for the last, 3 days, maybe 2 days, and it's time. And also I've seen some reels online where it's a pretty easy build. So I thought it was the perfect time. Now, currently this chair is also from IKEA, and I think it's a fine chair. It swivels, it's very comfortable. I would say it's kind of like an old man chair where you sit down, you just relax, you bounce back and forth. It feels good, but it's not the vibe I wanted, It is comfortable, and I'll say that, but it is white as well, and my dogs just get it so dirty. And one thing I do like about this chair is that you can actually wash the cover, and it's like basically brand new. Now, my local IKEA, the only chair that you could see was basically on this like mounted table, and I couldn't really sit on it, so I actually don't know if this chair is comfortable or if I'm even gonna like sitting on this for a long period of time. So if I don't like the comfort of it, I'm probably going to keep this in my living room. But love the orange, fantastic color, beautiful. Also, IKEA has been cooking, right? And I finally got this lamp that I've been wanting for so long. Don't know if you can see this. This is the Varm Blix. Bro, how do you guys pronounce any other stuff? I don't even know. But it's this little donut shaped light. It's orange, and you can mount it on the wall or you can put it on something flat, and it's beautiful. I love the way it diffuses. Another thing are these little mini shelves. They come in 3 different colors: blue, orange, green, some primaries. Are these primaries? I don't know. But they're little, and they're just cute and little, and you can put little trinkets or whatnot. I'm probably gonna put some figures on it. Well, let's get back to the chair. Trump tariffs, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is something that I have been just doom scrolling on. And some of you guys might be like, why? What's the point? It's not gonna affect you. Like, why do you give a shit? Some of you guys might even be saying, oh, it's good for you, blah, 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 long term, wait and see. And to be completely honest, like who really knows, right? Who really knows how good this is for the country, for the economy? So far, what I'm seeing doesn't look great. Has it affected me personally all that much? Not yet. I think it's too early for anybody to feel the effects of it besides the ones playing in the stock market. And even then, the people that are playing in the stock market just, they're on a different level than I am. I'm not playing with the stock market. I don't invest that kind of money into anything like that. Right now, what I am worried about is kind of the stability of your daily life, right? Are prices of groceries gonna go up? Eggs are a big one. Every time I go to the grocery store, I'm spending like $10. Like, it's anywhere from $6 to like $10 on eggs. And every day it just varies depending if you can find them or not, right? And I make good money, right? I'm definitely above middle class, And I worry for the people who are not in the exact same position as I am. Because life, in theory, could get really hard for these people. And if it's hard for them, it's not gonna be easy for me for very long. There are a lot of pros and cons. Are there no wheels? Oh, there's no wheels on this shit. Why did I think this had wheels? So maybe it is a super easy ass build. Anyways, back to the topic, man. You know, I do marketing, I do social media marketing, and a lot of the times with certain niches, the first thing people like to cut back is marketing, because they think it's not something that is immediately necessary, right? And they'll believe that it's like the one thing they need to do to save costs, but that's actually not true. You know, marketing is so important. And I just started working with a new client and I started posting. I think we're on our 7th post. And we've already done almost 500,000 views total. And she had the busiest day she's ever had since opening in 4 years, right? Power of social media. So I think even in a time where you don't know how the economy is going to be, marketing is so important to keep your business alive, especially small businesses, right? So making sure you have a good budget for these times, I think is super important. And back to the content side of things. Yeah, guys, I got a new client and I've been so busy working that I haven't had time to really be consistent with my own personal content, which is something that I've been wanting to do. And holy, this is kind of a pain in the ass. Velcro over here. And I started the year with the goal of posting at least 1 video a week. And I'm gonna be completely honest and say that I have failed on those expectations so far. I'd say multiple reasons, right? Depression, exhaustion, all of that really plays a part into getting the content out there, you know? And also I've been striving to deliver this insane quality. Shut up. I've been really struggling with wanting to deliver the craziest quality as I could. And to be completely honest, it's just not something tangible with my day-to-day. I have how many clients? 5 clients, and I'm making content for them full-time. And if you've ever made content full-time, it's a lot of work. It is a huge commitment. And I guess I have a fear. Yeah, it's a huge commitment. Okay, but look at this chair. I'm digging it. It's taking up so much less room as well. I didn't even realize how much room that other chair was taking. It's beautiful, right? All right, here we go. Comfort test. That's chill. God, I'm not gonna lie, it's not as comfortable as my other one. You know why? I feel like the back support is not tall enough, man. Like, it's a nice chair to sit down on and hang out. To just hang out, read books and stuff like that. This actually might not be the chair. Oh my God. All right, well, that's just my personal opinion. Some people might just absolutely love this thing. The back needs to be taller, for sure. This is definitely a living room side chair. Damn, but it's nice. Love the color. Good vibe. All right, let's get this a little closer. Let me talk to you. But yeah, as being the head of the household, there's always this pressure. And honestly, I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna say one thing is that being somebody who can create content every single week on a consistent basis are a few things. Very dedicated, no pain, no gain. 2, I feel like there's a lot of variables of somebody who can actually deliver weekly videos, right? And it's a perfect combination, especially at the quality that I'm wanting to push, right? I want to push myself to create the best quality content possible. But because I am creating so much content for so many other clients, don't have enough time throughout the day to, focus on my weight goals, spend time with my family, make sure that my job is on point. Am I just complaining? I don't know, man. I just rambled on for 5 minutes. I don't even know what I'm saying here. Point is, I want to make more videos. I think that I'm not going to be able to deliver this high quality of videos that I wanted to in the first place, and that is unfortunate. I realized that I don't have the time if I want to balance out my life a little bit in terms of work, health, fun, and the YouTube channel, because to me, all of those are very important, but to me, the most important thing in my life is my work. And I guess because there's always that fear of not having work, right? I've lived through times that have been so difficult for financial reasons, and I've struggled so much. And those have been the worst times of my life. So I'd rather be overworked than underworked, if that makes sense as well. I think once you've gone from living off of a Little Caesars pizza for 2 days to going to a restaurant and not having to lift the bill because you're not too worried about it, are very drastic differences. And I guess it's the fear of going back to the ladder that keeps me so busy all the time. And that's why I'm always searching for new clients, searching for work, because I never want to live like that again. And the whole Trump administration has brought on this sort of instability to life that makes me fearful. And I feel like a lot of people feel that way, whether they have money or they don't have as much money, right? Well, my plan now is to pump out videos just like this. They're not gonna be super high quality, but they are gonna be personal, and they're gonna be slow, and they're not gonna be like insane production, because honestly, I just don't have the time. But I do have the passion, and I have the love, and I love connecting with an audience that feels and relates to me as well. Now, if I'm rambling, I'm sorry. I'm working on a keyboard video, and I have bought a bunch of stuff as well that I want to just showcase and share with you all as well. But this IKEA chair, is it good? It's good. I like it. The more I sit on it, the more comfortable I feel. I do miss the old man chair where I can rock back and forth. I think this is gonna be a good living room chair. I'm curious, how are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? Also, I just remembered I should probably buy a new iPhone, because if these Trump tariffs hit China, dude, boys, this thing's gonna be like $13,000. How much is this gonna be plus tariffs? This cost me $1,300, right? This is no tariffs or barely any tariffs, whatever the fuck, I don't know. Summer has hit Vegas, it's getting warm. Also have a few videos coming out, one on a cool keyboard that I got. I'm doing an update video on my iPad M4. I'm also doing a video on Dehancer. I'm collaborating with Dehancer. I'm excited for that as well. Love you guys, and I hope you guys are doing well. I'll catch you guys on the next update video. And I am gonna try to post every single week. Again, just not super crazy editing, just catching up, documenting live, documenting the things I buy, maybe sharing my thoughts, opinions with you. And yeah, love you, be safe, take care. See you on the next one. Bye.